warm, hidden in the winter chill. It is there, just beneath the surface, in our minds and in our hearts. Memories, crystallized and preserved, of a time not so long ago when everything seemed possible. Like ghosts, those moments that even behind closed eyes can still raise goosebumps and stir the soul. Emotions, yes, the powerful and the poignant. But also the improbable and impossible. Could still be.
From Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, you're watching MLB Network. A good one on tap. Matt Shoemaker. Coming to the plate now, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Toronto, the shortstop, number 11.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Ryu has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
At the plate, Alex Verdugo.
Batting eighth.
A runner at first with no outs here.
Alex Verdugo.
On to short. This could be two. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe. So stepping in, Bo Bichette. He went down swinging to start the home first. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Looped out toward third, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 2-0. In now, A.J. Pollock as we begin the top of the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Fairly well out towards straightaway center. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. Here's Corey Seager. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker. He's 1 for 4.
Corey Seager.
Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. 3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Lays off 1-0. A ball and a strike. Seager leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
The 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. And that one got a piece of him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Alex.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. They're hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
He's coming. Relay 4.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first baseline. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, Hero. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit were vacated where the first baseman, if he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's done.
Digging in once again, A.J. Pollock. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
A.J. Pollock.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Afternoon baseball on MLB Network, and a great look there at Rod.
Play ball. 3.
Stepping up now, Bo Bichette. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Fouled away.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
And he popped him up. Seager over to his left, 1 away. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, they have to be very happy so far with the performance they're getting out of that guy in the 8th spot. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. When you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Peterson. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Gurriel.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peterson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Jock Peterson. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1-0 count. Here it is. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randall Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but he's doing it right now. Throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs. Attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
The 2-0 on the way is laid off, but in there for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike. Cody Bellinger would be next. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. This is popped up. Bellinger is there. 2 down. Stepping in for the Jays, Bo Bichette. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. 1 there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Ready for another shot now. Bo Bichette 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. Pollock is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. 16-4 this afternoon. The Los Angeles Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Hyunjin Ryu is credited with the win. Matt Shoemaker couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours.